Hi everyone, Melissa McCall here, and welcome to another episode. I am so excited to share this information with you today because it is about a particular part of business owning that I am especially passionate about, and that is personal development. Today, I plan on sharing with you some of the top things that I personally read or listened to that I think could definitely help you in building. And I also want to share with you why I think your personal development is so important when it comes to being an entrepreneur. So stay tuned. Okay, let's talk about why I'm so passionate about this. And this is something that I've been thinking about for a minute, but actually this past week it really came into fruition to me. It was like an awesome perspective, and I was able to put this into words in a way that I feel like I wasn't able to explain before. So I want to tell you a quick story, right? Say for example, this story is about you. So say for example, you were interested in buying a house, all right? You didn't want to just buy any house. So you were like, you know what? I'm going to build my house. So you decide to hire a contractor, a company to build your house. Well, this company comes in, they put up the walls, they put up the roof, the inside looks absolutely incredible. But then when you walk in after they claim that they're finished, you notice that there is no foundation to your house. Okay, all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh. And then as soon as the first rain comes or 15-mile-per-hour wind comes, your house goes and it falls in. All right. Now, I use that analogy because I want you to also put this into the same perspective as with your business. All right. So I think that personal development is equivalent to the foundation of a house. It is the foundation for your business. There is no way that you can expect for your business to stand. You, who makes the business, all right, there's no way that you can actually stand or continue in whatever business it is if your personal development, which is your foundation, is not there. Guys, I've been trying to think, okay, if these new people who are signing up with me, if they're telling me that it's not me and that's not the reason why they're leaving and they're quitting, why is it that they're quitting? And that main reason is because their lack of personal development. Personal development is so important because it's going to help you with your mind. I'll tell you, the majority of the people that come into this business and do not crush it, who do not stay, who do not quit, or who do quit, the majority of those people do not follow through because they're still stuck with that same mentality that they came in with. That's what slave mentality, that mentality that says, I have to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life so that I can retire later and then hope that the government will pay me back what I've put back for my retirement, and hope and pray that is what's going to cover me for the rest of my life. Or I really want to hit it big. I want to be a millionaire, but really, I don't have millionaire mentality. Really, I don't know what it takes to be a millionaire, and I ain't got time to really try to figure it out. Y'all know people like that? I do, and I used to be one of those, okay? So the reason why it doesn't offend me now is because I've done better. I learned, now I'm doing better. I'm moving on. I'm doing things that are different. I used to think that I had to go to college and I had to, have this type of job and do this type of job for the rest of my life. But knowing that that's not really who I am, it's really not. There are things that I would like to do, and I want to be free in that. I don't want to be tied to someone else's schedule for the rest of my life. And that's okay if you also are not that way. But the thing is that you have to do something about it. You've got to invest in yourself. You've got to put that time into into that personal development. You need to find books to read and audio to listen to from people who have made it, from people who know exactly what they're talking about. Because I tell you, there is a difference. There's a huge difference if you haven't figured it out. If your environment is consumed with people who are either in worse condition or in the same condition that you are in, and it's not necessarily that it's a bad condition. It's just a state where you don't want to be in. You want to have something different, something in your mind that is better. Okay, then you need to be watching the people who are where you are. As long as it is of moral integrity, then you need to figure out what is it that they're doing, how is it they're thinking, why are they thinking that way, and figure out what you need to do to make those changes. So what I'm about to do is to show you a few personal development books that I have personally read that have been very life-changing with my mindset as well, and I think I would definitely recommend that you read them because they're just wonderful. Maybe some audio that I may pull in there as well. And it's only a few. So if you want to hear more, you got to let me know that you need more. But outside of this, get started on these few tidbits. So here we go, real quick.
Your First Year in Network Marketing is one of the very first books that I was introduced to and one of the very first books that I read when I started this business. If you need something to know about network marketing, this is the book. Doesn't matter if you've just started or you have been doing this for a while. My next favorite is called Beach Money. This is an absolute short read and fabulous because it helps you with your mindset. If you are having issues with figuring out how to get over the idea of working for the rest of your life versus working for residual income, this is the book you need to read. Next, Go for No is absolutely wonderful because it helps you to get over any fear of rejection. It actually teaches you to go for the no's because that's a part of this business, guys. If you cannot figure out how to get over that, you are really going to have a hard time at doing this. One of my absolute favorite person that I love to listen to is Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn is, he's deceased now, but he is a genius at this. His talks are fabulous. He's a down-to-earth type of guy, a millionaire, probably multimillionaire in this business. And everything that he has to say, you listen to it and you do it.
Okay, I hope you've enjoyed what you've heard. I hope that you wrote those books down, those names of those books down, the audio. I hope you wrote all of that information down because the fact that I took this time, it's really for you. So I really hope that it helps. It helps me, and I'm telling you, it makes a world of a difference. If your business is not striving and you're trying to figure out what the missing link is, this is probably it. This is it. You need to become valuable for the people who are working their business with you. You need to become valuable to yourself. Okay, so you got to instill knowledge in you. Please make sure that you like this, if you liked it, and share it if you know other people need it, for sure. And then comment, let me know what you were able to take away from it. And of course, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my page. I love the fact that new people are joining and they are subscribing to this channel. So that's very exciting as well. And if nothing else, you know what it do.